welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you guys that don't know me, hi, my name is Tanya and welcome to Honeysss Stories. Before I begin with this video, I want you guys to stop what you guys are doing and subscribe to my channel. Let me just tell you guys about yesterday and how I tried to record a prank video on my boyfriend and it went horribly wrong. I tried to prank him by making it seem like I had a dude in my truck. So like I put the seat down and I sprayed cologne and all that shit. It's gonna be like all the way to the back, and then I'm gonna spray, but he sees me. Okay, I'm gonna spray the perfume. Or the cologne, my fault. And my dumbass forgot that every time we go out he drives, so I did that on the passenger seat, obviously, because I wouldn't be driving with the seat all the way fucking down. So it was just like, it was just such a fucking fail. And like so I tried pranking him again, but then like we got high as shit and I completely forgot what the fuck I was gonna do. I don't know, but that's the end of this video.
What video? This was
that's the reason video. I can't fucking do pranks and I can't fucking
you can't do nothing.
Videos.
So you can't post nothing
because
this is over.
He either ruins it or I get high as shit and I don't remember. But yeah, so that's the end of the video. See you guys next week. So yeah, I just thought I should share that with you guys. Like, it's almost impossible to do a fucking prank and like, yeah. Alright, so for today, the topic is gonna be about a haunted house, and it's called Mckamey Manor. I don't know if you guys have heard of this haunted house, quote unquote, because in reality it's not even a haunted house. It's legit like a torture house. People legit sign up and wait a long time because thousands of people sign up to be a part of this like haunted house or whatever. It's just so crazy to me. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a bit about it. So basically it's, you know, there's a few locations from what I know of these like haunted houses where you can go, and it's free. You don't have to pay to go. So they keep you for 10 hours. They keep you for 10 hours. You do have a choice to like not stay the full 10 hours, but let me just break it down because I feel like I'm not making sense right now. Okay, so so basically people go to these places and they sign a 40-page waiver basically saying that anything that happens in the house, like they're not at fault for anything. So if you die, like you can't sue, type of deal. So they make you sign this a long ass waiver. So yeah, I'm gonna post a picture of part of the waiver that these people have to sign in order, you know, to go ahead and go through with this whole haunted house and be there being tortured for like 10 hours. Participant understands that they may what does that say? Incur injuries from falling props in the event that they become unstable during the tour. Participant fully understands and agrees that they may come in contact with carbon monoxide poisoning. With regard to use of artificial fog, participants fully understands and agrees that once participant enters Mckamey Manor, there's no quitting unless serious physical or psychological injury is present. Participant fully understands that injuries may occur during their tour of Mckamey Manor, which may include but not limited to head, neck, and back injuries, death, stroke, traumatic brain injury, brain aneurysms, honestly, I don't know how to pronounce these words, but you guys see there basically what it is, what it's saying. And you guys have to sign, well, they have to sign, you know, these waivers basically saying that if you die, if you have a stroke, if you break a bone, they're not going to be accountable for any of that. These are just a few things that goes on in these haunted houses. For one, I saw a lot of videos of people getting waterboarded, which is when they dunk your head in the water and basically drown you for a little bit and then like bring you back up. Another thing that that I've heard they do is they tie you down to the chairs and they take your fingernails off. They take your fingernails off from your teeth, and just like hitting you, like cutting off your hair and putting it in your mouth. Like everything that you can think of, they do. They make you eat stuff, they make you say things, they make you, it's just a bunch of crazy stuff that I don't know how people can sign up for. And like for 10 hours, there's been a lot of stories of women that have gone and they're bald now because at Mckamey Manor, that's what they do. They shave your hair off and feed it to you. Supposedly you have the right to, like, you know, spit stuff out. Like if you don't want to eat it, you don't have to eat it. But from what is shown, from what I've searched up, that's what they do. It's like you eat it, or, you know, we torture you worse. While doing this research, I also found out that like before, you know, you go, they have to literally like ask you a bunch of questions, and they just figure out like your deepest, darkest like fears. They basically use that to scare you. So my fear are birds. I hate birds. I'm scared of birds. If I see a pigeon, like I'm running. Like I don't even care if there's a car coming, I'll run in the street if the pigeon's on the sidewalk. Like that's just how I am. So if I was to go, legit, I feel like they'll have a room full of pigeons. Cause like I fucking can't stand pigeons. I like can't stand any bird really, but pigeons are like the #1 thing that I cannot stand. Back to the subject, they get all this information out of you to have their own specific torture, like torture. It's like, okay, so they take you to a house. It's like a normal house. It's not even like a big building or anything like that. Like, because when I first heard about it, I thought it was like a big building, like, you know, where there's like different rooms and like, you know, they have different like people in different rooms, like some Saw shit. It is similar to that. I think it's similar to that because legit, like they tie you down and torture you, and that's basically what Saw is, except Saw, like they end up dying at the end of fucking, you know, they end up doing the shit and then they end up dying either way. But yeah, it's just like, it's just so crazy to think that like people, you know, do this and like want to go, and there's women that have gone every single, you know, time that it's open. Like they feel like if they accomplish this, they can accomplish anything, you know. They like they think in their mind it's like putting their bodies to the test and, you know, putting themselves to the test. But it's like so crazy. Like in this one video, I don't know if I'm gonna put it up, if I'm able to put it up or not, but I'm just gonna explain. In this video, you know, you have this woman and she's gone like multiple times to this place, and you know, they're asking her while she's tied up, like, if you could, like, you know, torture one of us, like basically the ones that are torturing her, if she had the choice to torture one of them, would she? So they're asking her that question, and she's just like, yes, I totally would. And it's like, what? You know, like she's saying it like out of anger, like, yeah, like, you know, I want to hurt you because you're hurting me. But it's like, dude, you had the choice to go there. You didn't have to go there. So you should not be, you should not go there and like be so upset that you want to torture the ones torturing you when it was your decision to go there. I'm not, you know, talking shit about, you know, these people, but it's like, it's just so crazy to me that like like someone would want to do this. Like, you're going literally to be tortured for what? But yeah, I mean, hopefully I can show some videos of, like, you know, these women talking, because there are other videos of like people coming out and just, you know, telling their stories of Mckamey Manor and just how, you know, their experiences. And what's even crazier is that the owner, the founder of this fucking crap is like, you know, he speaks like I don't know, like a good person. Like, he would never do that, you know, like he never like find the satisfaction in seeing other people suffer. But in the videos, when you see them, it's like, you know, he's looking at you being tortured and he just like doesn't care. But in a sense, it's like if you choose to be tortured, why should people care? You know what I'm saying? Like, why should people care about what you're going through if you chose to be tortured, in a sense? So it's like, I don't think he's like crazy. It is crazy to, like, you know, about the whole thing, like just it being a place where you go to be tortured. Like, just the thought of it is crazy. But like, these people are even crazier. So it's like, I don't know, any normal person I don't think would go ever. But that's my, you know, opinion on it. Another thing that I've heard watching all these videos and hearing all these stories is that there is supposedly a safe word that you can use within the 10 hours and whatnot, if you want to, you know, quit, if you want to leave. But I've heard that, you know, when you say the safe word, whatever it is, that not all the time whoever's torturing you is gonna, like, you know, stop. They're not just gonna stop if you say the safe word. They're gonna keep on torturing you. They're gonna let you go whenever they feel like they're done with you. And I didn't even explain how you get to the place in the beginning, actually. So they pick you up in a van, blindfolded, and that's where the whole tour begins. They drive you to the place in this bus, in this van, and with other people, and yeah, they just take you to the place and then have you sign the waiver and then let the games begin. I've heard also that you win like $30,000 if you go through the whole 10 hours. But there's also a woman that shared her story. I will be linking all these videos down below in the description so you guys can see for yourself. But you know, she stated that she did the whole 10 hours. And so it's like, I don't know, like, did she win the 30,000? I don't know, that's a good question. But it's like, she didn't, you know, say anything like, oh, I won money or anything like that. So it's just kind of crazy how, like, a person can go through like the whole 10 hours of being tortured and not get anything, or I don't know. And it's crazy too, because at the end of like every session, I guess, every torture session, because that's what it is, basically they get a group of people that have like the same fear. They group them all together and they just take them to a house. Me personally, I would never sign up to go and be tortured. I heard there's thousands of people on this torturing waiting list, and it just like blows my mind how like it's legal. This is legal. Like it's just, it blows my mind, because it literally reminds me of like a fucking horror movie in real life. Like, I don't know. But alright, so that just wraps it up with this video. I just kind of wanted to let you guys know what I felt about the whole Mckamey Manor, and like if I think it's a haunted house for real or it's not. Like, I guess it kind of is, because people are like dressed up as clowns while they're torturing you, or like, you know, they look scary as shit. Oh, one more thing that I forgot to say is these people are like convicted felons, and like, you know, they've either gotten arrested for like killing somebody, or I don't know, God knows. But just keep that in mind too. Like, that's just crazy. These people probably get so much like joy off of like torturing these people. But yeah, so that's what I had to say. That's what I just remembered right now that I forgot to include in the video. But yeah, so I'm just gonna wrap this up. Those are just my thoughts, my feelings about Mckamey Manor. So if I were you, I would not go sign up, but just like, you know, check it out, you know, inform yourself on, you know, what's really fucking going out there, all the crazy ass shit that's legal. Like, it still blows my mind. But all right, so without further ado, that's it for this video. I'll be leaving my social media accounts down below, so you guys can go follow and stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Not sure which day of the week, so just stay tuned with Snapchat mostly, because Snapchat, that's where I usually write a lot of my updates and, like, you know, just update you guys on like what's going on with like YouTube, when I'm gonna post, what time, all that fun stuff. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great weekend, because probably by this time it's gonna be the weekend. Yeah, it's like what, Wednesday right now? Yeah, it's Wednesday right now, so I hope you guys have a good weekend. Just stay tuned, and I'll see you guys next week.